Hi there, Tube. A little while ago we flew to Bendigo, where we had no airport. Now we have an airport, but we can't see it because it's raining. So the VFR part of VFR today is going to be a stretch. In fact, we're probably not going to fly VFR today. Let's have a look at what we can do instead. We want to get up to Echuca, and we're down here in Bendigo. So leaving Bendigo is at the waypoint Tilip. We can take the Whiskey 5, so again, Whiskey 657, 41 nautical miles up to Ugpur, UGPUR, where we can find Echuca airfield, where we may well need to make a instrument approach because the weather is horrific. I believe the cloud is something like, let's see, scattered 1,700, overcast 2,200, which is not great. Now, if you were to fly the IFR or even the VFR, the minimum descent altitude 2,300 there, and we do have some mountains. Let's put them that way. Some hills. So I think that's what we'll do today. We'll fly IFR up to Echuca, and then from there we'll see what we can do from Echuca. We want to fly to Kahuna and Deniliquin, although we could do them in reverse order and fly from Echuca up to Deniliquin and then tag Kahuna on the way back. Just do a touch and go there sometime on Sunday. Hello JB Aviation and Aaron. And I'll need to pop in my chat, restream chat, because they will have some visitors from the other platforms like Facebook and Twitch. So let's get into this aircraft on this rather wet and rainy day. Make sure that you don't slip on the wing. Welcome in. Kangaroo, how you doing? Alright, so we're full tanks today, and I'm going to go ahead and listen to our AWIS, which I'm sure is going to be all kinds of fun with all this low cloud.
Automated Weather Information Service, Bendigo Airport. Time 0830 Zulu. Wind 300 degrees magnetic at 9 knots. Visibility 25 kilometers. Cloud scattered 2,700 feet. Broken 5,600 feet. Overcast 7,200 feet. Temperature 10. Dew point 8. QNH 0992 hectopascals. Rainfall last 10 minutes nil.
Okay, and there's no AWIS up in Echuca, so that's the weather for this flight. I'm going to go ahead and pick up our instrument approaches from the charts. Yes, joining us in the Melbourne lockdown, it is a grand pity that we're in lockdown again. The wind was 300, so runway 35, which works for us. And I think we pick it up from Charlie. Yeah, Charlie. Cool. Very close to the real world. Currently not raining, but yes, 2,700, sometimes as low as 2,200 on the cloud ceiling there. The altimeter 992. And we'll check that against the chart. Elevation 710. Give or take, just about there. So just checking out Echuca, we're going to be landing 3-5. We can vacate right at the end and taxi back. Okay, it's easy. To get to where we want to go, coming out on Echo, probably on Bravo 3-5. Easy, easy, easy. Aaron getting his COVID test. Oh yeah, that's right, you're in an exposure school. That sucks, I've been there and done that before. Yeah. You should have done that today, dude. Fair enough. Poor old Aaron here was at an exposure site, which was his school. So he's a, what, tier 1 or tier 2? One of them has to get the test. MDA down there is 880. 557 if we get the exact, which we won't, so it'll be 880. Done it. Alrighty, let's get started up. There's a couple of things I need to do before we start up. Actually, nope. I'm ready to start up almost. I'm a bit more ready than I thought that I would be. Pump on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Getting some pressure on that. Three-hour, 4-hour queues. That sounds painful. Okay, let's yell out the window. Clear prop. Beacon is in. That didn't start for me. I've got that going. Ah, that'll be why. Duh. Still doesn't like me. Third attempt. There we go, got it. That's an RPM. Pump off for the moment. What do we need down here? Don't need the taxi or the strobe yet. What we do want is 122.8. Monitor both. Flight plan. Coming out of YBDG. Look at that, it's here now. Going to Echuca. And waypoint. First waypoint, Telep. Second waypoint is Ugapur. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to check something here first. Can't do the airways. Okay. UGP UR. That's correct. CDI is going to be GPS, and we want to activate leg. Know how to do it in the other one, don't know how to do it in this one. Might automatically do it, that's cool. Hello to the toilet inspector, hope you're well. The weather's clearing up a little bit, but we may well just go IFR anyway. Seems to have set it up. 125.000. And we want to pick up the CTAF as well at Bendigo. 1193. Correct. Cool. 1000 RPM. Melbourne Centre and traffic Bendigo. Sierra Golf Echo is a Piper Arrow departing IFR from Bendigo, tracking Echuca 3 POV. No response because you probably can't hear us because we're too far away. Hello Paul, hope you are. Let's go to the CTAF. Traffic at Echuca, Sierra Golf Echo is a Piper Arrow taxiing the runway 35I Alpha. Look at that. It's actually Bravo, isn't it? Echo then Bravo. Alright, let's start moving. Yeah, Paul, it hasn't been a bad lockdown day. I did quite a bit of editing today on my video. Probably won't be ready for the weekend, but maybe next weekend. Pity we weren't taking more footage instead of editing, but you know, editing time. Your third week, that's right. I was actually meant to be in Sydney this today, in fact. I was meant to be arriving last night. Continue forward. That's right, Aaron. Who knows how long our lockdown will be? Hopefully it will be 5. But we can't trust these things. I hope the thing that I purchased tickets for in September will happen. That's all I can say. Let's do a run up here. Brakes are set. Extra rich. Pump. (2,000 RPM). Good drop. Cabin is okay. Cycle through of that. Featherwell 3. Down idle. And back to 1,000 RPM. Pumps off. Need the pitot heat on because we are possibly going to be flying IFR and we've got rain anyway, so let's just chuck it in. Bendigo traffic, Sierra Golf Echo Papa Arrow is taxiing via Echo then Bravo, runway 35. Hello Nathan, hope you're well. Getting a bit of weather veining off that wind. I think it's like 20 knots. 11 apparently. Bit gusty though. Brakes are in. For takeoff, batteries in, alternators on, strobes on. Landing lights on. Boost pump is in. Fuel selector is, they're both full tanks today. Engine gauges have been checked. Prop RPM is max. Flaps up. Trims. Set neutral. Cabin door closed and latched. And initial climb is going to be 80. Let's see that other aircraft get out of here. Bendigo traffic, so Golf Echo, Piper Arrow, entering runway 35. Okay, after takeoff, we are pretty much runway heading, and then we'll make a slight turn to the right. Bendigo traffic, so Golf Echo, entering runway 35, straight ahead departure. Time 50. Bit of weather veining. Lots of weather veining. Let's get it there, Bob. Gear up. Ah, some rainbows over there. And climbing up to 3,000. I want to establish on the 021. Pretty close to it. Power come back. Maintaining 3. Nav mode set, autopilot is in. Not convinced about that yet. And 55, which is right now, and then time 6. Heading .56 set. JB saying that, yeah, it is 37 knots. We had a prediction of 30. Only 30 miles out, not very long. Let's pop in the procedure. Ah, no procedures. Can we do it the hard way? I see that's not working at all. What is it doing? It's done a full U-turn. Okay. JB Aviation's got the 3.5. I guess I need to update my nav data somehow. That's a nice patch in the cloud. CTAF 119.1. And we can descend as much as 2,300. Go ahead. So, Uncle Lot, you certainly can. We'll be on the ground in Echuca for a little while, figuring out our next move. I think we're going to do Kahuna by flying along the Murray River at like 800 feet. Let's pull back on the speed there and also level off. Yep, 2,200. Hi there, Roink. I'm on Vatsim, the Vatsim server, which is one server called Vatsim. You won't find it without looking on Google for Vatsim, joining Vatsim, installing some Vatsim software, and then linking to any one of the Vatsim servers because they're all the same. I'm 100 feet below. Let's get back up. Go across the Foxtrot at 2000. Traffic Echuca, Sierra Golf Echo is a Piper Arrow at 2200. We're joining the Arnav approach, runway 35. Estimate circuit time is time 09. Traffic Echuca. $880. Got 900. Great VFR flying. Can't see a thing. Okay, we're at the initial. After the initial, 1800 feet is the lowest. That will cross the Foxtrot at 2000. All the Vatsim is one thing. So just connect to wherever you're closest to. Physically in your house, as you sit in front of your computer, not in the simulator. All the servers on Vatsim are connected to each other. That means if you've connected to any of the Vatsim servers, you've connected to all of the Vatsim servers simultaneously. The divisions are only really relevant for people that want to do air traffic controlling. There's 2000. Still got that 30 knot crosswind there. Hope that spins around to a headwind soon. 2 miles to final. You can see a little bit in the gloom there, not much. Get down. Going for about 400 a minute. And we descend to 800. 5-1. Echuca traffic, Sir Golf Echo is on final, passing 5 miles. Runway 35. Lap 20. Okay, landing checklist. Brakes are released. Undercarriage is down 3 green. Mixture rich. Prop forward. Pump on. Seats and harnesses are secure. Need 80. Yeah, exactly. What visibility? Can't see a thing. I literally can't see anything. Okay. We're going to maintain 800 feet here. I can faintly see a horizon, but I can't see anything in front of me. Two miles. .557 is the absolute minimum we can do. 600 feet. see a road down there. Something's coming into view. Runway inside. Golly. Gonna need to side slip into this one. Oh, no, Echuca. Well, that wasn't exactly pleasant. I don't think we're going to Kahuna today. Might be able to get to Deniliquin, but we'll have to IFR it again. I see Melbourne Centre's disappeared on us, unfortunately. I'm not sure about taxiing on dirt. Not in this weather. Traffic Echuca, Sierra Golf Echo is backtracking runway 17. Yeah, let's backtrack. Safer than getting bogged in the mud. Thank you, Aussie Aircraft. It was an interesting approach. Couldn't see anything for a very long time. And these aircraft don't really do, you know, VNAV. This particular aircraft barely does maintaining altitude. There's the exit. Traffic Echuca, Sierra Golf Echo. Piper Arrow has vacated runway 35. Here are the strobes. Let's just go up there, park it. Someone's got Bravo Sierra Victor out. There's a fuel bowser, we don't need to be in there. There's the rest of that taxiway. Very nice looking fuel bowser, and we don't need to use it today, so we won't because that's a wet. What we will do is look into getting up to Deniliquin IFR. We won't stop at Kahuna, we can do that next time around when the weather's a little bit better. Kahuna's a grass field anyway, so you wouldn't even want to land on it in this kind of condition. But we were intending to go to Deniliquin today, so we'll do that. Lights off. Let's have a chat about getting up to Deniliquin. So we can get rid of our Bendigo stuff. Don't need that. Still need the Echuca chart. Where are we? There's Echuca. So Ugpur up to Deniliquin, which is waypoint, what's that? MAKIV, Makiv. What I do want to do is chuck in our flight plan. It's going to be IFR again. We are going ever so slightly to the, what do you call that? East. Track 003. So it's Echuca up to Deniliquin. What should our alternate be? It should not be Echuca because it's horrid down here. I know the Ranger pretty well. Griffith would be even better. What's the shortest distance? 95 or 92? Much of muchness. Let's go 95. Griffith. Meta. Griffith Meta is scattered 4,500, 13 degrees, 9999. Much better place. Much better weather up there. So I'll stick Griffith as our alternate. We have plenty of fuel to do it. We are going from Ugpur via the Whiskey 310 up to MAKIV. $3,000 feet. It's 130. How long? 38. Gonna take us about 20 minutes. Got about 2.5 hours of fuel on board. Let's file that in. Echuca's there. We won't need the VFR map. We won't need Takuna. Deniliquin has 2 runways. We're going to be using the one that's not made out of grass. It gives us runway 06 and 24. Airport up there is YDLQ. Pick up Meta as it is. Runway 6 is preferred. Wind mostly northerly 6 knots. 360 at 6. Cool. Scattered 1,100 feet. And elevation is 300 feet, so we have, what, 600? 600 feet to see the runway. Let's pick up the RNAV. So that's our level coming in from Delta Lima, Quebec, Whiskey Delta. And the minimums is 600. Oh, that's going to be pushing it. My golly. We'll be getting visual just like that. We might be going to Griffith. So let's chuck in Griffith as well. So if we end up going to Griffith, it's 95 miles. And the waypoint up there is GTH. That's easy enough. Alrighty, let's do it. Let's get Deniliquin. This is going to be tough. Parking brake is set. Mixture rich. Beacon is on. Clear prop. It's actually 2,000 because we're okay, coming out of Echuca. Down to Deniliquin. And the waypoint MAKIV. I haven't put the other one in. Echuca. And let's check in the procedures, approach. Obviously there's nothing there. So it's DLQWD. DLQWI. F. And M. What's a missed approach? Cool, just a heading of 250. We're on GPS, en route mode. Let's do this. Okay, just taxi down to runway 35 and do the backtrack. Traffic Echuca, Sierra Golf Echoes at the field bases. Will be taxiing out to runway 35 via Alpha. Echuca, elevation 323. Let's move it. Good work, Sarank. Pass on the exam first time. We like it. Kid knows what's up. Look at this horrific weather coming in. For those of you who don't know, Echuca is quite well known for being on the Murray River, and there's a bunch of paddle steamers that are quite popular around the tourist traps. We're going to swap tank to the right tank. And remembering that we have a large crosswind from the left, so we'll need to handle that. Yeah, Echuca traffic, Sierra Golf Echo entering the backtrack, runway 35. Battery's good, alternator's good, strobe lights in. In fact, all the lights are in. Boost pump is on. Pitot switch is on. Mixer's rich. Flaps are up. Prop forward, cabin door is closed, we never got out. And I'll need to double check the trim once we're lined up. Trim's neutral. Heading, I'm showing 340. Yeah, happy with that. Takeoff, heading 003. Echuca traffic, Sierra Golf Echo departing runway 35. And that'll be a straight ahead departure. $70, $80, gear up. And straight up into the muck. Prop 25. What's the wind doing? 30 knots, okay. There's 2,000. That's a bit of a transmission and a half. Okay, 133 for the AWIS, CTAF on 190. Coming up 3,000, trimming up. I know it's down at Lilydale today. Not Spencer or anyone, is it? Nope. Some random. Cool. $32 miles. Either we don't get to see much of anything except these massive clouds. Oh, the JB I select it once the game is loaded in. Lots of farmland down there. Okay, runway 06 approach. Let's brief it. Initial is at 2001. MDA 18, still Foxtrot, crossing Foxtrot at 2000, and 2 miles at 1000, and the missed approach is 600. This approach is, of course, climb 3,000 feet on the heading of what was it? $250. If we do need to go on the missed approach, we will continue on to Griffith. Any luck we get in. Going to set up our direct to Whiskey Delta. Got a 42 knot crosswind there. Mixture sorted. Squeeze outside. I think that's one of them. This area is crisscrossed with little canals that siphon river off either the Murray River or the Murrumbidgee, and then run canals all the way through these areas as both as irrigation, and once upon a time there was a way of getting stock and equipment up and down before the roads were any good. These days it's mostly just irrigation. But they're all over this area. Pity we can't see them. It's time to start our descent. We want to be at 2,100 as we pass the initial. So it's 1190. Correct. The windsock's about to bend the pole. Yeah, 42 knots. It's 40 knots now. Not very pleasant weather at all. That's another one of those canals there. Dirt road here. You can tell the canals because they're straighter than the roads. It's going to sit at 2,500 now. I need to do 100 knots, 105 knots. Deniliquin traffic, Sierra Golf Echo is 2,500 over Whiskey Delta, inbound for runway 06 Arno approach. Estimating circuit time on the hour, Sierra Golf Echo. Okay, we're going to cross the initial at 1,000, say again, 2,100. I do quite like that view on the GPS. Looks pretty good. Rain shower and final approach. That sounds like it's going to be great fun. Hun, 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 hun. At least we can see the ground this time. Last time it was worse. That said, it could get worse any time. I'm sure the residents of Deniliquin, be they farmers, are quite happy that there's rain falling on the land into their canals. Jets are, in a strange way, kind of easier because it's always the same. Whereas these aircraft, you know, you're changing all the time. Also, the equipment on board them is a little bit more basic. So you can't like set the autopilot to do it for you. You kind of have to do it in real time as it happens. Like for instance, that aircraft just started to turn to the right on the autopilot, but I need to pull back on my yoke, otherwise it'll sink below our minimums. Which is never a good idea. So just turning on to final approach, runway 06 now, and we'll make the broadcast. Traffic to Deniliquin, Sierra Golf Echo is inbound runway 06 final. Yeah, that's true enough. Real people watching. Not many all the time, but you know. I like most of the audience that come across here. There's 1,800, we can't go below that for the moment. Need to pass Foxtrot to get below 18. So pulling up slightly, more slightly. And once we hit final, we'll start our descent, which is about now. 600 feet. Get out. It's 4 miles. Deniliquin traffic, so Golf Echo leaving 1,800 on descent. We're at 6 miles. Deniliquin traffic. +1. Looking for about 500 a minute, maybe 400 a minute. She's bouncing around a bit. I'm a little bit more comfortable this time. What's that wind doing? It's still way off to the left. Okay, checklist. Landing you down 3 green. Brakes are released. Undercarriage is down. Mixture rich. Props forward. Pumps are on. Fuel is set right side. Seats and harnesses are secure. Runways in sight. My aircraft. That was a little bit easier than it was in the last airport we visited. Poor old Echuca. Massive rainstorm down there. We're going to go flaps 20 for now, so we get under 90 knots. And there we go, full flaps. Checklist completed, flaps are in. Going to maintain about 75. That wind's swinging around quite wildly. Getting there. Is that the runway or the... Oh, I need... Oh, damn it. Yes, that's where I want to go. Deniliquin traffic, so Golf Echo, vacated runway 06. Some randos standing out here in the field. Not a fan. Not much happening at this airport. Brakes are in. And that's shut down. Why is it still going? That's cut. Come on. There we go. I really don't understand why the props are still moving. Anyhow. Change weather to clear. We'll see how that goes. Oh, is that just wind? Is that 40 knots of wind blasting the prop into spinning? That is not correct for a piston engine aircraft. But anyway. Thanks for the tip. Randomly change the weather to make the prop stop spinning, because we have a 40 knot headwind on the prop. Anyway, we've got the tie downs in, chocks are on, and the aircraft is ready to take out next time we do decide to take her out. It's probably going to go up to Griffith, possibly Hay. Unless we want to skip back and then do a touch and go at Kahuna, we can probably skip that. Kahuna was fun when we were there last time, but time marches forward and we're already in New South Wales. Yeah, this one is JB Aviation next to us, in that shouldn't be a twin, but it's showing up as the twin. And yeah, all good. Well, I hope you enjoyed the not VFR around Australia. 2 little instrument hops. Pity we didn't have any support from Melbourne Centre online. They were there for a moment, but they disappeared not too long ago. Anyhow, I'll be back tomorrow. We've got some FedEx things to do tomorrow in P3D. I'll be over in Memphis, Tennessee, heading down to Houston, and then later that evening we'll be taking a 777 on long haul. Till then, I've been Musical Aviator. See you guys next time. Bye for now.